Hello. I'm gonna wait just a second to make sure I'm live here. It looks like I am. So, hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? Or tonight, I should say, depending on where you're at, right? It could be today. So, just got another itch to do another live. This one a little bit later. So, I did a midnight one a while back, and there was a lot of people there, so it was awesome. So I thought I would do some oracle readings for you guys, and I won't be taking any personal questions tonight, but I will tomorrow. I'm going to be on Sun Psychic Jean's channel, and that'll be at 3 p.m. I think. Let me double check that. So that's Eastern Standard Time. I'll be with Sun Psychic Jean, and it is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are awake then, you could come and join me. If you're awake now, you might not be awake then, right? All right, let me say hi to some people and do our hellos. It looks like Garnett was here. I'm not sure if Garnett is still here. But hi, Garnett. If you are here, let me know so I can say hello to you again. And Miss Jackie Jacaranda is here. And Miss Lisa Rhodes. Yeah, I was following along with what you were saying, Lisa. That really is sad. That's one reason I don't watch the news a lot, because it does have some sad things. But we can surely send some light and love his way, right? Corey, who said, had 2 heart transplants and didn't want another one. And he's only 12. That's really hard. But things like that do go on in our world. So I would say we just want to send in lots of love and light, right? So definitely have compassion for that. Let me see here. Who else is here? Sharp Lisa. Hey, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Renee is here. Hi, Renee. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let me see. Linda de Gonzalez. Hello, how are you? Good evening. Or should I say good morning to you guys? Teresa is here. Hadranian. Is it Hadranian, Teresa? Did I say that right? I hope I did. And let me go down here and say hi to Marge. Is going to be lurking. You can surely lurk, Marge. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And it's only 9 there on the Pacific coast, right? So, and from North Texas, we got Rose Blue. Hey, Rose Blue. Come on in and pull up your seat for yourself. And you guys, I've got a few oracle cards out, a few oracle decks. I've read from some of them before, but some of them I never had. So I'm just going to kind of see how it goes. It's midnight there, Sharply, so you're the same as me then on the Eastern Sea, right? Eastern Seaboard, I guess you could say. Hello, Cat01, welcome. Then hi to all the night owls, says. How many T's are in that, Cat? There's like 3. Well, welcome. All right, and bless his little cotton socks. Who is that? Oh, the baby Archie just finished. He's good. Just finished a bottle, huh? Well, I'm glad he's doing all right. Awesome. Oh, hey, Michelle. Welcome. Glad to see you as well. There's a lot of great content creators here. So make sure you put if you're a moderator, put your channel in. If you're not, I'm sure one of the moderators will put your channels in. And I don't mind that at all when you're in my chat. So everybody go and like and subscribe to Astrological Tarot, to the Tarot Magician. And I think those are the only 2 so far that have channels. Sorry if I missed anybody. But yeah, it's 4 o'clock a.m. in UK, but Jackie doesn't sleep during the night. Jackie only sleeps during the day. I'm just kidding. She does sleep sometimes at night, but not a lot. And I have tried, guys. I have tried over and over. Jackie, why don't you go to bed? Jackie, You need your sleep. Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. And she is very, very, very stubborn, and she is going to be here. Um, and that's final. That's just the final. You can't move Jackie. So, and I'm so appreciative of her. She gives up even more of her time than she should. But I love her. We're besties, and that's what she does. So, yeah, she's a night owl for sure. Courtney is here. Hey, Courtney, welcome. It's good to see you. And let me see here. Courtney, how are you feeling? I know that you had a flu for a little while and you were starting to go on the mend. I hope you're feeling better. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. There's Renee's channel. Everybody make sure you subscribe to Renee, please. And if you are lurking or you're watching on the replay, hello to you too. I'm Scott. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and it's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And ring the notification bell when you know, so that you know when I go live. I do live recordings now, or not recordings, but I do lives over recordings. And now I like them better. I like interacting with everybody. So if you're watching on replay, and if you're lurking, it takes 5 minutes of being subscribed to actually be able to chat with everybody. So I think that is all I had to say. Better one day at a time, says Courtney. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing better. Been thinking about you. So just I thought we'd just take it easy, have a nice little chat with everybody. And Michelle just subscribed to Renee. Perfect. That is perfect. You don't get along really great. Absolutely. Both have great channels. So let's see. Rose Blue discovered she had a channel. I guess when you become a mod, I think everybody gets a channel, Rose Blue. Even if there's nothing on it. I don't know, maybe video when I'm working on my truck. That I only have a phone. Gotcha. Well, you never know. One day you may have a channel with actual videos on it. And I think that's how most people look at if you have a channel or not, is if you have videos on it. So, yeah, so if you have a video on there, yeah, you have a channel. So, but that's just what I say. So, let me see. Renee's going to sub back to Michelle. Awesome. Gotta hang out with my visit. See, you can't. She's on U.S. time on the weekends and on the weekdays too a lot. But love you, Miss Jackie. Okay, so let's see. Sharp Lisa said she had to create a channel to enable me to comment. Right. It is empty though. Yeah, I think everybody gets an empty channel in order to comment on other people's stuff, or to join the chat. I think you have to have a channel, but it's not officially, I don't think, a channel until you actually do something with it, as far as do lives or do a video. So that kind of thing. So I have been doing content for about 1.5 years, and I've had a channel, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years. So there's a little bit of a difference there. We all have those, Rose. Yeah, Jackie has 28 subscribers but no content. Okay. Wanting to upgrade my content once we get home. That's awesome. Renee, where are you? Are you on vacation? Are you having a good time? I hope you are if you're on vacation. I didn't hear anything about that, so you have to let us know if you want to. If you're in a really cool place, maybe on the beach somewhere. Thank you, Teresa, for the information there. I appreciate you. And my YouTube is going a little funny here. Oh, you're still in the hospital with archery. He had heart surgery end of February. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I did not know about that, Renee. But bless you. bless him too. Send lots of love to Archie, okay, and light and healing to him, definitely. So, yeah, you wish you were at the beach, I bet. I bet. Yeah. No, Renee, I didn't know that. So sorry that I didn't know that. I would have said something to you earlier. So, yes, big hugs to Renee. Big hugs. Right, and Archie is her little baby son. So, end of February. I hope he is healing really well. That's great. That is great. That's so young to have heart surgery, but yeah, I'm sure he will be okay. And let's just send up lots of prayers and healings to him. Yeah, definitely. So, you guys want to look at some of the oracle decks I have that I picked? Hey, Bora Bora, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you comment, but not in the live. So, welcome, welcome. I have the Oracle of Hafiz that I just got as a gift, so I have that one. I have the Empath's Empowerment, so got that one. I've got I believe this is Sacred Destiny, and then the Enchanted Map that's at the bottom there from Colette Baron Reed. And then I pulled out my Denise Lynn. I've got a couple of Denise Lynn decks. The Sacred Destiny is one, and this is another. I'm not sure what this one is called, to be honest. It's a Denise Lynn deck, though. Might be Soul's Journey. I'm not sure, but if you want to know, I'll look it up. And then I've got the 7 energies, and I've got the Moonology Manifestation. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I'm just going to pick up some and start reading, and maybe we can learn some stuff together, right? So, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. It's 12/12, make a wish, says Bora Bora. I'd love to know what all those sayings are for the meanings of the numbers, because I don't know those very well. All right. We can start with the newest one I got, the Oracle of Hafiz. And I really like this one so far. It has great messages on it. So let's pull a few cards and see what we get. And all these messages are for everyone. So if you're here in chat or watching back, these messages are for you. They're timeless. So also, if you want to show your love and support for the channel, there's a PayPal link down below that you can use, or an Amazon link, either one. So that's just if you want to do that. But let's go ahead and pull some cards. Oh, Elena's there with you. Oh, good. Good. It's just better that way. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand that. Have the whole family together. Okay, let's see what we get here. Trust your wisdom. So, we all have wisdom within us. It's just a matter of tapping into it, isn't it? So, trust your wisdom. I got befriend pleasure. Yeah, we can't have just being serious all the time. So, doing something fun. And then I got play right on top of that. So, befriend pleasure and then play. We all have an inner child that wants to come out and play, right? Miss Moonlight says, hello all, 11, 11, and 12, 12 are angel numbers. Right, I've heard that before, and welcome, Miss Moonlight. What would you say that they mean specifically, though? I've heard one is manifestation, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, so 414 with Jackie. All right, and let's see what else here. Protect your boundaries. Yeah, it's a really important thing as well when you've made your boundaries known and somebody keeps jumping over them. Unfortunately, sometimes it's time to say, that's it. And I'm going to have to end this at this time. And that's part of protecting ourselves, because we have to protect ourselves from a lot of negative, things that are out there. And you can't choose who your boss is, or, do that with your boss or sometimes your family. But you can with other people. So it just depends on who they are, I think. And I like that card actually came out because that's been a topic lately. But I like the lightheartedness of it as well, of being playful and befriending pleasure, because you're the only one that's going to be able to make you happy. That's it, right? And then study to know yourself. Yeah, it's important to know who you are and on the inside. And that reminds me of the trust your wisdom, because we do have a lot of wisdom within us, right? So trust the wisdom. I'll pull one more. And then we'll do some eavesdropping. Speak your truth. Yes, speak your truth. So trust your wisdom and then speak it out. And as long as we're speaking out of love and out of truth, I think that we can use our mouths for, something good. Eating's good, but you know what I'm saying is that speaking your truth, using your mouth for something good instead of being the loose lips, sink ships, and has a sharp tongue. Instead, we speak our truth with love, and then that is what is manifested in us. That's how karma comes back to us. Let me get a sip. Hey, Sherry Light Mary, welcome. I love the color in this too, Michelle. It's one of the reasons that I actually got that deck, or had that deck on my wish list. All right. So that is the oracle, or the wisdom, of the Hafiz. And does anybody know what Hafiz means? I haven't had this long, so I haven't had a chance to look at what it actually means. But it's a beautiful deck. And I think this was on Amazon. Yeah, this is off of Amazon. All right, so let me put this one up here. The cards are really pretty. They're a little slippery, but they're really pretty. They shuffle pretty good, and they have this gold gilding on there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It's got this gold gilding that I love. Of course, everybody knows I love the shiny things and the bling bling, sparkles, glitter. It's all good. All right, so put that one down. And I'll get this other one ready, but I want to eavesdrop and see what is going on with you guys. Hafiz was a Sufi scholar and poet. That is very interesting because I also got as a gift not long ago, I think maybe today, the Sufi Tarot. So I was trying to figure out what the Sufi is, or Sufi, Linda. And you can tell me what this is. I think that it has to do with a little bit of Islam, but it's open to all religions. It's like, but that's how I really know about it. So this would probably go well with that oracle deck. So I may use that. And that's funny that they both came at the same time, right around the same time. So Crow Brother, is that what I'm confused? Crow Brother. Renee loves her some bling bling too. Yes. Is V here? V is that? Let me see who V is. I can't remember. I'm scrolling. V Kestrel. Yes. Haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. Lurking and hair to be here. Well, we're hair that you're here as well. I think you meant happy. So. Let me see here. So, is it Sophie or Sufi? I don't know if that's a So or a Sue. Maybe that's a Sophie. Am I saying that right, Linda? I don't know if it's Sophie or Sufi by that. Okay, so Sufi means mystical Islamic belief and practice in which Muslims seek to find the truth of divine love and knowledge through direct personal experience of God. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And a lot of times some religions get, bad raps, but a lot of people don't know they're based off on the same things that Christianity is based on. So, there's good and there's bad, or let me say this: there's low and there's high in each vibration of the religions. That's just how I believe. But you know, I don't judge anybody for being anything. It's just sometimes the Christians make me a little scared. But that's all. Oh, a crow brother, because I love shiny things. Part of the crow tribe, you know. Oh, okay. Right, interesting. I didn't know that they were called crows, or that I was called crows. But thank you for explaining that, Linda and Sherry, too. Thank you for explaining that. Sorry, Hafiz was a Persian poet. Oh, okay, not Sufi. Sufi, it is Sufi. All right, I got it. I got it. Awesome. It's called Google Search, just Sherry. For sure, for sure. Same low and high, there's a balance in everything. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely, there's a balance in everything. All right. I've got the empath's empowerment, and I think if you're in this chat and you're wanting to hear what I have to say, then you're probably an empath. I think probably 99% of the people in here probably are. And an empath is someone who feels the energies of other people that are around them, right? So we can take on a lot of energy from other people. So it's really important to guide your boundary, not guide, but to have your boundaries and be grounded, and so that you're not taking on other people's energy. So let's just see a couple of these cards. I love the backs to them. Right there. Release your critical voices within. Yeah, this is a big one about the ego, right? And then restore yourself with alone time. Very important. Just being with yourself. And it helps to restore the balance, as Renee was saying, right? Remember your gifts. That's a big one. Remembering your gifts. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. I love this card right here. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. So when you're hearing rumors and things like that, just remember that's the lowest form of knowledge. The biggest is to find out for yourself and to look at things in a different perspective than somebody just telling you something, right? You find out for yourself. So I agree with that. And stop the sensory overload. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Taking on too much energy. Yeah, these cards are pretty deep. So let me see here. The lowest form of knowledge. Yeah, I love that too. Release your critical voices within. It says when a critical inner voice says, "I'm not enough." Talk about the ego, right? I'm too sensitive. That's a big one for empaths. Immediately counter this with, "This is not true." Right? You always want to look and see, are the thoughts that you are having, are they really true? And a lot of times they're not. Focus on loving thoughts instead. So we got that one. I'm going to do these other two. I'm going to put these two down and do these two because they really stood out to me and standing out to you guys too, I can see. So that's why I need to get the information straight from the source always. I agree 100%, Renee. Right. Oh, Linda's starting to learn Lenormand. That's awesome. That's awesome. So opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. Do not be thrown off by others' opinions. Simply say, "I appreciate your input," and do what intuitively feels right for you. Right? So do what feels right for you. It's about trusting that gut instinct, right, that we have. And it's usually, for me, it's like the first instinct that I get. And I know that a lot of times when I meet people, I get a first impression of them, and then later on it may change and might become friends or not friends. But then when I really, really get to know them, it always goes back to that first impression. And that first impression is almost always right, I think, because that's your gut feeling that, you know, if you're in line with spirit, that's what it's going to tell you. So, chat just, yes, agreed. Okay, Renee, chat just stopped. Oh, okay, Donna Lee. I've never heard of her. Miss Moonlight has wonderful videos on her channel and a free course. I love Lenormand. I plan on making a Lenormand and a tarot deck. Ooh, in the next 5 years. I have an MFA in painting. That is awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to see that. And a tarot deck. That excites me. So you'll have to keep us posted on that. And also, you guys, if you have stuff like that that you want to, even if they're just your lives, if you want to advertise them, you can always come to my Scorpio Sun Tarot Lounge and I'll let you in. And there's over 500 members, so you can share your content, things that you're thinking about making, get ideas, Miss Moonlight. So it's the Scorpio Sun Tarot Lounge on Facebook, so you guys are more than welcome to join that if you haven't already. Stop the sensory overload. This is all about being an empath and coming into the power that you realize that being an empath is a superpower, right? Instead of something that you don't want and it makes you feel bad. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level, take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. Right, so I love that. I love that. All right, so let me put these up. Okay, awesome, Miss Moonlight. That was awesome. Let me see. Sherry's recommending the books. Awesome. When someone offers their opinions, I answer by asking them, have I ever told you what I think you should do? It actually works very well. Hey, if it works for you, there you go. There you go. All right. So let me put this one up here. There we go. Let's try this Denise Linn deck. I'm not sure of the name of it. I've had it for a while, but I don't know why the name's escaping me. The Sacred Traveler. So this is Denise Linn, the Sacred Traveler deck. And this you can get on Amazon too. And let's pull a couple of cards from this pack. There's the link to the Facebook group, Miss Moonlight, and anybody else who wants to join, please feel free to. I have a pile of books I need to read too, Linda, for sure. Let's do one more shuffle here. All right. Looks like your kind of deck. Which one? The Sacred Traveler? I'll let you see the pictures here. We'll pull a couple cards. Ooh, love this one. Cleansing Waters. Cleansing Waters. Reaching your destination. Mystic Healer. We'll pull one more. Wandering Path. So yeah, this is what those look like. Here's the back, Renee. So I really like those. Yeah, add it to your wish list. Awesome. Yeah, I've had it for a while, and it's a good reader, I think. So cleansing waters, it says purification activates vibrant life force. Purification. And it doesn't matter what we've done in the past. We can all find purity again, right? Through cleansing waters, through our vibrant life force and being close to source, right? So I love that. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So just remember, whatever it feels like, you still have a huge light and shine inside of you that is shining and wanting to come out, right? And then you got the mystic healer for everyone. Healing energy flows through you. That's awesome. So we all have that healing energy that we can tap into. And the wandering path, enjoy the journey. So we're all on a journey here. We're all on our separate journeys. And we just happen to be together at this time and place for a reason. So we enjoy the path that we're on, just like the play card in that other deck there. And let's pull one more. I really like these cards now. Infinite abundance. Yeah, so is that our birthright? I've heard it say that is our birthright, is abundance. And I would love to believe that. And I think I do believe that pretty much. But the agnostic in me sometimes, gets in there when I used to be agnostic. But it says abundance is pouring into your life. And maybe that's why we don't have a lot of abundance, because we can't see that and we don't believe it. So it doesn't have a chance to come in, right? So when we believe it, then it will come into our life. So I think that's our birthright, is infinite abundance. That's what I think. What do you guys think? So that is the Sacred Traveler. Let me see here. We're talking Lenormand. Cool. I have 2 Lenormand decks. One by Ciro Marchetti, which I really like. And then there's one from, well, it's just like an old English style is what it says, Lenormand. Thank you, Jackie. The Law of Attraction. Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with the Law of Attraction pretty much. Almost all of it, I do. So let's see. I need to do a card flip through, what did I say there? Several new decks. Oh, you should, Sherry. I'd like to see them. Just got recently, a couple were gifts from subscribers that really touched my heart. Right. Then last night I caught a 24-hour sale on Etsy. Ooh, nice. Nice. Is that still going on? Don't tell me, because I'll go over there. Just more to put on the wish list, right, Renee? Is Patricia Heaslip here? She is, yes. Hey, Patricia Heaslip, welcome. And we're just going over some, doing some oracles, doing some collective oracle readings. Let me put this one up. 17, that's awesome in chat. At midnight, yay. Well, I'm glad if you guys couldn't sleep that you're spending time with me. I appreciate it very much. And it's like maybe not even bedtime for most people. Who can say what your bedtime is? We're all adulting. You already added it, Renee? Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I think you really like it. It kind of reminds me of a deck that you would like for some reason. So. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Right. Okay. I've got another Denise Lynn deck, and I have actually modified this one, Renee and everyone. This is the Sacred Destiny. This is one of the first oracles I ever got. And what I did, I just pulled the first card. It says Focus. I actually was going to trim it, and then I decided not to. So I used a special marker to kind of light up the card so that you can see that really well. So this is Focus. Protection. We were just talking about protecting ourselves with boundaries, right? The protection, focusing on the things that we want to get done instead of standing in a standstill. But this would be good as well when we are at a time that we need to pause, right? Here's a big one, forgiveness. So that's a huge one. And I think that forgiving is so important, not just for the other person, but it is for you. And if you are able to forgive somebody, that severs that cord with them. So, yeah, that's saying a lot to me right now. And then you got to have a pleasure card. This is the pleasure card. I think this is the second pleasure card we've got. So you guys, whatever that means to you, release, right? And healing chaos. Yeah, look at the twister there. So even though things can really seem like they're all twisted up, we have the ability to heal. It just may take longer than you think. It might not take that long at all. But we have the ability to heal ourselves as far as what is going on in our thought patterns, in our everyday life. We can't control our circumstances, right? But we can control the way that we handle our circumstances and how we react to the circumstances. So I'll pull one more. I don't really like these cards. Change. Yeah, this is the only way that we learn is through change, right? So when we're having to go through change, sometimes it can be very painful. It's not all this. But when we are going through change, just remember that's the way we learn and we grow to be better people, right? That's what I think anyways. So let me know what you guys think of all these. Let me see. Don't want to miss any comments here. I've done that comment. Scroll down. The sale ended at midnight last night. Got you. You got the Rose Oracle, Divine Abundance Oracle, and Work Your Light. I have the Work Your Light. That's awesome. I don't have the other two. I gotcha. I bet it is. Yeah, I remember when my sister went through that, Renee. Bor Bor was born at night. Hey, there you go. You've never used them? Hey, Garnett, welcome. Come on in. Glad you are still up. We're just saying about people and their opinions, right? So lowest form of knowledge is what that one card said, is people's opinions. The lowest part, or the lowest form of knowledge, right? Okay. And Garnett said the funeral went okay. Glad to hear that. Couldn't get emotional. Yeah, sometimes you have to, grief has its own timeline. So that might just not have been the timeline for you. So Hay House has good sales sometimes on oracles. You know, I've thought about that, but then they like have the shipping charges, so I find it just easier to go through Amazon. But maybe that's just me. Let's see. Oh, you couldn't help but get emotional. Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. It's still the same thing. Grief has its own timeline. right? I was born on Lionsgate Portal. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I'm still new to a lot of this stuff, Rose. Maybe you can tell me what that was or what that is. Lionsgate Portal. It sounds really cool. I think I've heard it before. White Lion Energy. Hey, Ocean, welcome. Glad you're here. Oh, that's not bad, this moonlight. It's not bad at all. Hello, Nana Banana. Welcome. Just pulling a few cards here and there. I think some of you guys are from Kevin's live this early this evening. So welcome, welcome. Glad you guys are here. Let me know where you found out about me. Nana Banana, I think this is your first time here. So welcome. There's a couple of new faces. Or new names, I should say. Just can't see your faces. Unless you have the little pictures, which I wish I could see a little bit better. Very long day, Friday, 8 a.m. to live and go back for a long drive. Over 200 miles, cousin drove. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I hope you stay safe, Garnett. This is the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. So this is a really popular one, I think, that's out there. Great Big Love. Yeah, love is the highest form of vibration, in my opinion. So having a great big love will help you to vibrate in the highest form possible, right? That's what I think we're here for, is not only to help each other, but to love each other and to help each other grow, right? Oh, you've lurked before. Gotcha. Gotcha. You think Ron Unconditional Love, he is fantastic. All right, let's see what else we got. The Oracle's Gift. And we can be the Oracle. We all know that we have a gift within us, right? So I love this card. It's very pretty. And I got the Royal You. So treating ourselves with respect, purchasing responsibly, right? Which I have not always done. But purchasing responsibly, but knowing that you are worth a gift every once in a while. It's okay to give yourself a gift and to do something for yourself. Okay? So the Royal You, knowing that you're worth it. Earth Magic. Really like that for all my Earth signs out there. Got the Earth Magic. Let It Go. Here's a big one. It's the shape of a heart again. This time it's letting it go. Sometimes it's hard to let things go. And we can let things go in our own time. Right? But sometimes it is just something that you need to let it go, especially if it's where you're sitting in negative energy for a long period of time. It can drain you, right? If we're able to let it go and change that energy into a higher vibration, then we are able to move up to that higher vibration easier, and then our day-to-day routines are easier to manage because we are in a higher vibration instead of performing and living in a lower vibration, right? And broken open. So yeah, some of us are broken open. We've been through a lot, but if we just remember to stay positive and to just keep going, I think things definitely work out in your favor a lot better when we stay positive. And it's okay to be broken open and to, feel a lot of the feelings, just like Garnett was saying. We we are who man's humans. Yeah, we are only humans, so we do get broke open. Broke's the word. You get braked open. Broke open. I'll get it right in a minute. Broke open. Yes. So that is the 7 energies. Put that here and put that away. I've got 2 more that we can eavesdrop. Yeah, big hugs to you, Garnett, for sure. Ooh, an Epsom salt bath. That's really nice. You could get lavender. You can get all the different kinds of Epsom salts to use for a bath. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Thank you, Renee, for stopping by. Glad to see you. Linda's here. Hey, Linda, come on in. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. All right. Let's see. Miss Moonlight says, "Have I ever bought an oracle or tarot and once you got it, was immediately like nope or felt a negative?" Yes, yes, definitely. Not a lot, but a few times, yes. And a few times when they were gifts from people, um, I did. And then if something happened down the road or whatever, um, and it didn't feel right, so I'd get my crystals out. And what I usually do is I will get little crystals and little rocks, and I'll put them in the deck and try to cleanse it that way. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, I have actually sold decks, and because, however, they were given to me, I'm not even sure what that is, but I would actually sell them, and then I would put them back on my wish list, and somebody else would get them for me, and it was a whole different vibe. It was the same exact deck, but a whole different vibe. And I have bought my own decks where they don't have a great vibe to them. So a lot of times I will just sell them and get rid of them. All right. Lots of love, yes. Lots of love here tonight. Thank you, guys. Sip, sip. I'm going to do one more here. I can do the enchanted map. Let's see what this one has to say. Ooh, commitment. So what does that mean to you guys? Commitment. Committing to what? Is it committing to another person? Committing to yourself? It's all about deciding whether you want to be, you want to have that commitment for yourself and be able to share that with other people. You have to do it for yourself first, right? And then Ghostlands. Right, so this could be this is the first time we've seen a shadow card. So I'm thinking shadow self. Sometimes we have to sit with ourselves and do that shadow work, right? Or inner child work. But it's okay because it only brings us to a place where we are able to learn and change, and then we're able to heal from something that was done to us earlier on. Or it could have been in another lifetime. It just depends. Yeah, intention. Set your intention on what you want and then manifest it, right? Slow and steady always wins the race. This is the Knight of Pentacles card. So slow and steady. Keep going and just be methodical with the way that you're doing things, and think out the way that you're doing things, and that will help you to have those positive thoughts to keep going forward. And remember, it doesn't just say slow down, it says slow and steady. So you're still going at the right pace. It's just you're being very intentional about it. So you're being intentional about being steady. Jackie's singing. Love is all you need. I believe in the power of love. I do too, Garnett. Garnett singing too. Wishing well. And now that everybody's singing, I'm thinking of that Terrence Trent D'Arby song from the 80s, Wishing Well. We all know wishing well. The kids and nobody wants to hear me sing. Okay, so yeah, having a wishing well is basically what we have in this life. We can make our dreams come true, right? And ride the wave. Yeah, go with the flow. And try not to be, this tells me, try not to be resistant to change, to things that come into our life. Instead, just ride the wave and live it out. Right? That's the Enchanted Map. Yeah, he did have an amazing voice. One of your favorite songs on This Moonlight. Well, this time, yeah, he passed away way too young too. He was a very good singer. Scroll down here. Okay, I've got one more, and then I'll probably call it a night here. We've got the Moonlight, or Moodology Manifestation deck. Let's see what we get out of this. Sip, sip. You love music? Yeah, I love music too, Miss Moonlight, especially 80s. Love 80s music. What did Ocean say? Oh, the yellow submarine goes with her name. George Michael. Oh, Patricia Heaslip. You just said an angelic word or two. George Michael. I love George Michael so much. He's probably one of my favorite male singers. I think he might be my favorite male singer. He could sing like nobody else. I need to have a George Michael day where I just play his music. Right? And so let's look at these here. New Moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Right? Know how much you are worth. We saw that card earlier that said be royal you. This is all about that, knowing your worth, knowing how much you are worth to the world, to the earth. We were brought here for a reason. There's millions and billions of people right out there, but the chances of us existing is so little that it's a miracle for all of us to be here. So you are a miracle. So know your worth. Know who you are. Billy Idol, yes. I love Billy Idol. I think I like George Michael a little bit more. Whose deck do you have? You have Miss Moonlight. You were talking about George Michael. Does he have a deck? If he has a deck, I want it. I want to know how to get it too, pronto. That's awesome. I've never heard of a George Michael deck. I have an 80s deck that has George Michael in it. All the Moonology. Sorry about that. I thought you were talking about George Michael when you said George Michael and the Cowboys and Angels. The joys of chat and how they could get misinterpreted. All right, then we got the new moon in Gemini. Think it through. Yeah, this is all about being slow and steady, thinking things through. With the Gemini sign here. New moon in Leo shines. So this to me is the sun card, right? Leo's a fire sign. No, it's not over the sun. The sun is over the sun in astrology. We got the new moon in Leo. Yes, we should, Patricia. I am on board for that. I'm on board 100% for that. a George Michael deck. We have a Freedom card. We could have a Careless Whisper card. We could have all kinds of cards. That would be awesome. See the bigger picture. Yeah, so see what's all around you, and that there's a bigger picture of things that are going on there to teach you and to help you learn and grow. I'll do 2 more of these. Forgive. There's a second time forgiveness has come out tonight. So learning to forgive yourself and to forgive others. Very, very important. And then focus on the positive. This is our last card. I think this is so powerful because when we focus on the positive and not the negative things that are out there, because there's a lot of negative things out there right now. If we can focus on the positive, we bring positive things in to our life. That's what I believe, 100%. So I'll leave you guys with that. The new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Right, so that is what I got with my Oracle decks. Let's see. That would be an awesome Oracle. Yeah, the George Michael one. I agree. We're running up on an hour here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I agree, Linda. Yes. Surrender to the void and flow down the stream. Has within, has without. Right, Garnett. I love it when you're singing in the chat. That's awesome. All right. I don't remember Cowboys and Angels. I don't know why I missed Moonlight. I don't remember it. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here, and I hope you had a good time, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be on Sun Psychic Gene's channel at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you guys would join me there, I would love it if you're not doing something else, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and that I'll see you tomorrow. So lots of love to everybody, to light to everyone. Thank you for being here. All right, bye-bye.